Welcome back to College Football 26, episode number 17. I just logged in, and even though I recorded an episode literally just yesterday, my mind is a little blown away by the situation I find myself in because the pressure is on. As much as I'm ready to bypass most of the games each season, this is the kind of game that I need to sit down and play. And yeah, okay, we made a bowl game before. This is the conference championship. It's a little bit of a different matter. It's higher stakes, and I'm going to play both sides of the ball against a Miami team who is ranked and has only seen one loss all season. To us, but I gotta do it all. Now, they are a 67 overall. We're a 79 overall. On paper, we've got more talent. However, I've encountered the scenario where we enter a game and have zero advantage over an opponent that we are significantly stronger than. We are stronger, yes, but not significantly. So this could be a challenge. I expect it to be a challenge. All right, well, let's get to the game, huh? All right, here we go. Nice, good hard kick. And a touchback to open the game. Not something I normally get. We never get a touchback, as we can barely get it down inside the 10 on the kicks. Oh, man, that was so close to getting... I got knocked off just a little bit, just a little touch as I came free, and it led to a double stutter step before my guy was able to properly pursue the quarterback. Otherwise, without the stutter steps, I think I would have gotten the hit in to at least affect the throw. If not, do what I just did there, and that is get the sack. Second and 16. Second and 16. Yeah, looking good. Happy. And so is the kangaroo. The zip. What do you call him? I don't know. I need to look it up. What the heck are we? Why are we a kangaroo? What is a zip? In the flat. He's going to get a yard or two. Yeah, a yard. That's it. 3rd and 15. Perfect. Well played there. We're going to go cover 4 quarters. We're going to cover that first down marker. I can already see that we get penetration, and I've gotten penetration, flushing him out, forcing the off-balance throw, which was enough for the DB to put a stop to that one. And they did get 1 first down, but we stopped that well, and we'll begin with the ball here momentarily. Good kick there, but I should be able to get a return of some sort here. Out to the 34-yard line. So far, so good. A little late on the impact players there. This drive's already come to an end. Our running plays are always what they are, so we don't have very many choices. And there's definitely a defender spying us on that one and just couldn't find much of an opening, but we did get enough push from the offensive line to turn that into a 3-yard gain. Let's go ahead and take the curls for the short pass. I'm looking at circle or R1 is my primary targets, or X on the dump off as I'll look to this right side. And there's your open man. Oh, too much of a lob, but it's a catch. 3rd and 6. We only gained 1 yard. We only gained 1 yard on that? Man, I know it's a flat, but jeez. And I didn't throw that soft, yet it just did not have any zip to it at all. That was nearly to the maximum on that. That was weird. It took me forever to get my guy to release that, and then he just lobbed it. All right, back to the air with Y Sale, and shoot, we're kind of tucked in on the right side, and this is definitely a right-handed side play here. Square is a good option, or X, circle. Nope. At least got the release, so I didn't get sacked. I saw the hit just before it came. I was definitely looking downfield for one of my guys to get open, which they were not. So No first down for us. A little bit of a slow start on offense. But really, that second down was the big problem there, because that should have resulted in a first or close to it, which could have set up a short run to convert for first. It just did not happen. Punt, okay. They're back at the 22. Make the tackle, make the tackle. Good tackle. 2nd and 5. That's weird. When I do that, they take the 5-yard loss as if you continued the run and not the... naturally, the rule, for those not familiar, if there is anyone not familiar, is what was your kind of point of game. But if you... Oh, the juke works well. And he beats that one, but we at least push him out of bounds enough before he's able to turn upfield. That was wild. He evaded the tackle twice there. Anyway, it's that forward point. How far did you get before? As quarterback dives forward on that one. Literally just dove, hike and dive. That was a design play on that. Enough for the first. Whoa, nice. The safety was also blitzing in with me. I came in first, which was the one they were looking for the quick dump off, but then the safety was there. They weren't prepared for that. Big hit, drops the ball. If he had caught it, he would have lost yardage. Oh, I thought I had gotten off my man, but he got another 2 hands on the chest there, enough to stop me. But help came. 1-yard loss, and we're looking good. Defense is definitely off to a good start. Offense, we have some things to work on. Oh, he did catch it. He did catch it. He tried to turn and went out of bounds, but that is a completed pass and a first down. Midfield now. That was one of the first times we had not gotten pressure early, and while most of the guys covered them in, intercepted. Oh, I'm looking at 25, looking at the angle of the ball, thinking that that's going to fall down right to us, and it was 10 yards the other way. A little optical illusion on that one. It switched to the wrong player. I hate when it does that. Cost me a lot. Cost me a lot when I hit that change button and it doesn't put me on the player that I think I'm on, and then I end up making a mistake as a result. Quarterback keeper on that one. Took the handoff or held onto. Ended up losing 2 yards. Not a sack. Just a tackle for loss. Let's go. Made the initial move and then just kept moving against the grain as the guy continued to push on me. Fell forward into the sack. I got the angle right. Third and very long. So cover 4 quarters. We're looking at, what, 27-yard line. So 37. That's about a 44-yarder. Okay, I had a man cover it. Don't you dare. 4th down. Wow. That was ridiculously poor defense on that occasion, but the tackle was enough. Safe man left, just in case they go for it. It's a chip in on the field goal. It's a tight angle, at least. And they do take the field goal and convert. I'll take 3 points on that occasion. A couple big plays. Otherwise, defense is still playing quite well. Just a couple bigger ones on that. That was a lot of 3rd down conversion type scenarios. Wow, they just put 8 guys in the box on that one. We still managed to get 4 yards out of it. A little run pass option coming here. They got a lot of guys stacked up on that side. What is it? Triangle. He is going back on him. He's going to hit me. We're going to push far enough for the first down. He backed off just enough, even though he was still on me, that I knew that I could at least convert that to 3, 4, maybe 5 yards. And we ended up getting just enough for the first, so that's good. Quarter comes to an end. Losing 3-0. Tight contest so far. They're getting a lot of passing yards, nothing on the ground, and we're only getting a little of either. First down. First down. Just enough speed to stay out of reach of that edge. Two yards. Definitely going just with a lot of RPO right now. Make one read and go one way or the other. Ugh. One guy blitzing in. Didn't even get a yard on that. I thought I at least got a yard, but 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. Get out of the RPO. Midfield here. You could go for it on 4th down if we can get it to a short yardage situation. But we're looking kind of rough here on circle, triangle, deep. That sets up the fourth and not short enough. 4th and 5. 4th and 5. Not quite short enough for me. We will sky kick this thing. And that's right at the 20. Not the best. I was kind of in between whether a regular kick or a sky kick would work. I guess I could have gone for the regular kick and just kicked it a hair short. But field position wise, job done. They definitely have a couple skill guys that are a little elusive and capable of getting open if we can't get pressure. Quarterback's been finding him when he can. Otherwise, their run game hasn't gone far. That was 3 yards, 4 yards. That was about their longest run of the day so far. I'm not worried about their running game at this stage, but I am worried about when my D linemen can't get pressure. Boy, that was a giant hole that time, 9 yards. Suddenly the D line is not getting penetration, myself or the others. There's a sack, and that's finally the secondary keeping everybody covered. He had a lot of time there. Burke got through 2 men to get on that one. He had kind of the right angle after he bounced off first. Made it a little easier to squeeze through the second man. 3rd, fairly manageable. 4. Oh. Glad I didn't get flagged. I think I hit him a little late there. The drive, 2.5 minutes left here in the first half. Good blocking, good blocking. Oh, squeeze through the first. I like the slip screen, but I tend to not run it very well. All right, little outside run. Ah, nowhere to go. Hold disintegrated on me. Let's go to the air. Ah, my guys never come down with those. Ever. That was very much a catchable ball. It was thrown to the right place. Obviously, there's not going to be any run after, but that should have been caught. My guys only ever catch the ball if they are wide open. He drops it! There's no reason for that. He is open when the ball hits him in the chest. He gets hit after the fact. So it's not even hit as he catches it. He's already turned his head to go the other direction. He still drops the ball. Good punt. But we went freaking nowhere. And plenty of time left in the half. And they've got better field position this time. 34-yard line to start the drive. Nice. That was all me. He had nowhere to go either way, so he tried to hold on to it. Did not work out. Quick completion there. Solid 8 yards for his... He hiked it and released that ball in about 1 second. Really surprised that they were able to get that much yardage on such a fast release. There. Oh, I was through. Don't you dare catch that ball. Jeez. Get one more shot before halftime to do something offensively. Alright, little extra block in this one on the 45 quick base. Let's see if we can get something going. I do have my timeouts. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was nice. That was nice. Okay, we're going to be quick. We're going to be quick. Halfback power. Sticking on the ground for now because we're at the 39. And we have 3 timeouts. Got the first. Got the first. Okay, 55 seconds. Little injury timeout to stop it even further. Halfback angle. Let's get to the air now. I get the R1. Got square coming under. Another freaking drop. Always dropping the ball. I find the open man. I throw it to the open man. The ball gets there first, and then he drops it. R1's the good option here. Or X. Finally a catch. Let's go ahead and take a timeout. He was tackled inbounds there, so clock would have been running 3rd and 4. Do I want the inside zone? I don't think we're going to gain that kind of ground. We'll go to the air again with the curls. We are in 4-down territory, but that's okay. Yeah, R1 or circle is the primaries. Oh, wow. What a terrible throw. Terrible throw. Jeez. 3 feet over his head. I am not going to go for it. Take the punt. That's a full punt from 49. Okay. I was a little less worried about if this one went into the end zone. It was a good test on whether I need to underkick one of those. It was about a 47-yard in the air punt. Now there was run after catch on that one, so I get that they got 8 yards out of it. Last play of the half. Oh! I hit him good and hard, but he released the ball just a fraction before halftime, and we trail 3-0. I think I need to sit out a drive for the offense and see what they can do without me. I'm starting to move the ball a little bit better, but clearly having a rough go of things. And of course, the only thing is it literally takes a wide open with nobody around for 15 yards to have a completion. My guys just drop every single ball. I have not thrown I've thrown one bad ball today. That's it. One bad ball. Yet we cannot get anything. Skipping ahead to the next change of possession, and we 3 and out. And had a terrible punt. I'm going to switch to play all defense from here. Yeah, terrible punt, 49-yard line. So I'll let the AI handle it, and they have our worst performance of the day so far. Intercepted! We are right back on defense moments later with terrible ball position again. The offense is doing less without me than it was with me. And this is why I'm worried about every time I play a game, because that happens all the time. I get in the backfield, create a 1-yard loss, and do a scary dance. Was the quarterback, but it was very much not a sack, as that was designed option run. Another tackle for a loss, and we found ourselves on a 3rd and 14. And there's a sack. 4th of the day. That was still not the drive. It was a punt. Went into the end zone. And so we start this drive on defense from the 20. Just a minute left in the 3rd, and the offense has done nothing with me or without me. In fact, they've clearly done less with me, or without me, than they did. That's just the 2nd time today that a gap has really opened up on a run play. And that's a slight loss. Another quarterback dive onto that one. Enough for the first. That tackle, good job. 4-yard loss. Little break free there. He's got a chance to turn. We had other guys in pursuit. Probably wasn't going to slip through that, but there was definitely a little bit of space. May have been enough for him to get through, get free. That's a big hole. And we find ourselves with another 3rd and short situation. Aggressive tackle there. Stopped the first down. And at least gives us a little bit of a chance. But you know this quarterback, he did not make it this time. He did not make it. The little dive forward. We offset. Sorry. We offset just a little bit there. And that offset was enough. As we come to the end, are they going to kick this one or let it go? Yep, they kick it. Okay. And we'll start the 4th quarter with the offense. Not a single first down in the half. Not one. I'm going to skip this moment. And that was their longest drive on offense all day. Or that was our longest, right? 2:15 left in the game. 2:15 left in the game, and it's still 3-0. There's been 6 first downs all game, and I think I've had 5 of them. 114 yards. They've only had 123. And they're going to get good field position here, which means we had a 4th down situation. The tackle, just a 1-yard gain there as he got all the way to the corner, but could not get upfield. AI did nothing to help. I got to try to do it myself. Another time he gets to the corner. At 3rd and 9. Not going anywhere. 3rd and 9. Huge play for us. From here, it's a definite punt. And he dropped it. 4th and 9. Everything's 4-down territory for me on offense at this stage. Bounces into the end zone. I'll take that. That's good. Run levels. Circle my option. Triangle an option. Gonna run. Why wouldn't he? I thought the sprint button was the tuck and run, and he did not take off. He had speed, he had room, but I couldn't get him to tuck to get out of the pass pattern. That's me not knowing. Oh, shoot. Clock's running. Clock's running. It's only a 1-yard loss, but I couldn't get him into that run mode. Shoot, there's a guy there. There's a guy there. That was my bad. That's an obvious incompletion. Circle or square. Give me that block. Give me that block. All right, we got 5 yards out of that. 4th down. That's for the game. Why didn't he go out? That was an out pattern. That was an out pattern. He never turned out. The ball ends up going back in at the spot that the guy was holding the position, the zone. There was so much space to the outside for that. And he never turned out. And the throw did not go where it should have gone. That ends up our first interception of the day, and game over. All but game over. Fourth down. No, that's not enough. There's going to be a handful of seconds. They're going to have to kick. Field goal's good, so now it's 6-0. The clock's not run out. There's 9 seconds. Six seconds from the 25. And no timeouts left, which means we need to Hail Mary. Shot, save clock. I know, we can't do that. It's proper Hail Mary. We've been here once before. 3 seconds. Shit, go. And the ball goes away. We were nowhere near the end zone on that anyway. We've lost the MAC championship with and without me. The offense could not get it going with me. They certainly did more than they did without me. They had 1 first down in the second half. I had 5 in the first. Burks sets the career sacks record in the game. Torrance gets MAC Defensive Player of the Week. with the interception, 2 tackles, and a pass deflection. Jordan DeBose, wide receiver, takes the Heisman this year out of Georgia. 117 receptions, 1,900 yards, and 15 touchdowns. And we are going to play in the Arizona Bowl against Hawaii. Hawaii has done more offensively than we have this year. They've got a receiver with 99 catches and 1,200 yards, but they're only a 69 overall. There's a definite chance to win here, and I don't have enough time in this episode to do both. We put all the time into that MAC championship, so we're going to lose against Hawaii. It is what it is. It's not going to have any impact on our season, and Hawaii's taking the win. So we dropped to 9-5, still a hell of a year. Another career record. Arakpo gets the career receiving yards record. And he's also the MAC Offensive Player of the Week with 14 catches, 164 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Yet we still did not win the game. Also the National Player of the Week, and we still didn't win the game. That's a second close loss in a row. 48-41, the final in the game. Myself a level up here after the National Championship has just been played, and we have finally hit a full star. Thought we actually might get more, but maybe that would have involved winning one of those 2 final games and not dropping from 9-3 to 9-5. Either way, though, we finally have a 1-star program, and Georgia has beat Texas, a 1v11 national championship, and they won it by just 3 points, 27-24. Last 2 editions both being very close contests. We're going to get our linebackers an off-season training boost, thanks to the level up here that came with the 16, so we get the double, as we're able to split the 8 and 8, so we get the double level up, get to that tier 3, and we're down to just 2 positions left on the motivator to get at least to that 3rd tier. Quarterback will be the next one. Just 11 players slated to leave this year, and you got the first 4 guys here are below 70 and all leaving over playing time. They were too far down the depth chart. And then we have so the guy we brought in last year, last second, as a quarterback. It's all young guys who are seemingly backups. We have a single pro potential, 1 for playing style, and 2 for proximity to home. Now that's the problem ones, because they're the 2 good ones. Russo, kicker, out. Redshirt freshman, 82 overall, and sophomore wide receiver, 84 overall, leaving because of proximity. They're the ones we don't have much chance, but I have 5 guys that we could potentially. It's all low stuff. I think we're going to just go right from the top of the list and see who we can hang on to. And all 5 of those failed, so we're going to lose 11 guys, but that's virtually half of what we've been losing in the previous seasons. No players drafted this year. That hurts. Thought we would get 1 anyway, but it'll be our next class or 2 where things start to pan out for us. I've only secured a single signature of our 35 scholarships to hand out as we go into the transfer market in the final weeks here, and I'm going to be speeding pretty much right to the end, but a quick kind of introduction here. First off, we've had 2 guys drafted all time, and nobody drafted this year, and so the window, the effect is fading. So those who care about pro potential, and wide receiver is one of those 2 guys we've had drafted, the effect is less so. It's become a deal breaker problem, and we're losing the number 2 guy on my list this late in the year, who's been a lock this whole time. There's nothing I could do to change that right now. He's got a D- on pro potential, where it was a C-. I only had a few guys that I went pushing the limits a little bit, and pro potential was one of those places where I expected with the year we were having that we'd have a guy or 2 drafted. Didn't happen, so we're losing one of our recruits right here, right now. Well, in the transfer community, there is now actually some interest in coming to our school at that 3-star level, something we've never had before. The 3 positions I need most right now is quarterback, strong safety, and outside linebacker. I have 0 at strong safety, so we will try that position first. I only have 2 spots at the moment to add in here on the first week. Well, I've had a couple of deal breakers pop up, and so it's shortened my list. So I had 16 guys that were very secure. It's now 14 guys that are very secure. But then I'm now growing into the second phase of, there's a couple contenders that are definitely not a lock, but I'm putting the hours into. And then I've got the group that I put hours into last week. and got a good healthy head start, and nobody's still coming for him, so I'm down to 10 hours this week to see if we can keep that secure. Others that are a little bit closer that I still need to put hours into, but this is already putting me into the mid-20s by week 2 of the off season with limited competition on these guys, and that brings me down to 27 that are looking pretty good from what was the 35. The others, those are the new additions that we are trying to get something going on, and this whole group is open, so we should be able to get each of them if we can with 3 weeks. I think we can get that to number 1 with the 25 hours approach, and if they continue to not be challenged by others, then we're good to go. That gets me to 32. Then the battle comes down to the last 3 spots, which are my transfers that I'm targeting, and you can see the first one's already going to be a real struggle. I only put 10 hours into it, and actually 10 hours got you pretty far with that, but it's going to take a lot more than 10 hours if you're going to sign that guy. But meanwhile, Bryant, quarterback, did not get challenged. This is a 3-star transfer who really likes us, so I think we definitely want to put in the 25 on this guy. Leaves me with only 10. I don't think Brisbee's going to happen, so I'm going to go ahead and pull him off the list, which has 2 more, room for 2 more, and that puts me back at strong safety and quarterback again, as it was the only other quarterback I had on the list that we ended up losing. And I think we're going to have to go to the transfer portal on each of those. Of the first 27 players on my list, I think 26 of them are pretty dang safe at this point. I still have some hours committed here and there on the ones that aren't terribly far ahead, but a good amount of hours preserved for what is the final grouping of 8. Now, starting from here is the guys that just got hours committed for the first time last week, some of which have only been on the list for a very short period of time. So 2 of them already climbing up. No other offers to contend with for each of them, down to number 33 at this point. And Bryant, the first transfer guy on the list, looks pretty safe right now. I'm going to continue giving that 25 hours, though, just to be sure, because I have no quarterbacks coming in otherwise. But there's a second quarterback right behind him. I might continue on with the 10 hours there, but right now everything's looking good. We are looking good potentially to get all 35. All 35 could happen. We got a free safety instead of a strong safety. I'll have to move one of the 3 free safeties over in the class into a strong safety position to balance things out, but we're looking good for all 3 transfers, and all 3 of them are 3 stars, which I have not pulled a 3-star transfer before. Let's go ahead and add some hours to these guys. I have spare hours at the moment. This is phenomenal. In fact, my 3 guys that haven't made it onto the list yet, I'm able to kind of redistribute the hours between them. They were all set at 35 previously, or 25 previously. Now I've got them at 35, 30, and 50. Give them a little more push, give them a little more nudge to get on the list. For now, like I said, we're looking good for potentially a class of 33 or even 34 or 35 guys in this group. This is the one that I'm a little nervous about, but Virginia Tech, their visit was last week. Our visit is this week, but we both have pipeline bonuses. We're going a full 50. We're a little ways behind them. I don't know if we're going to overcome them. There's a good chance that we're going to lose out on this guy, but I have the hours to go for it, and I might as well go for it. It's too late to incorporate somebody new at this point. We can really just put the hours in that we have. But you can see that right now, outside of him, everything else is looking good, and maybe this is Havrasik might be the guy I want to put some of the extra 20 hours that I have left. But there's a little competition here on McElroy, but seem to be far enough ahead, so maybe we'll add 10 hours to him. Let's go ahead and put that in, or do 15, schedule a visit. What's his thing? Playing time. Sweet. Yeah, that'll be a good pitch. Now I just have 5. All right, so on to that last little grouping. Kiernan, he's in. Kuhn, in. Beatty, in. Quarterback Bryant, out. Playing time. He realizes that Stumpf is better. Stumpf is better, so he doesn't want the job. Stumpf is better, and Stumpf is going to sign. He is the 30th quarterback. true freshman, dual threat, apparently pretty good. Quite good enough to get the job. Power looks good. All right, I've got one slot left. Needs to be a quarterback. 30 hours. Doesn't necessarily have to be. I could go after a tackle. Well, what I've gone in and found was not another quarterback, but what I found is a halfback who was on my list. He was one of my guys that I ended up letting go because... Anyway, no, it's not North Carolina, not the Tar Heels. South... Get which program that is. Anyway, they came in a long time ago, worked on this guy, pulled ahead of us, and he was one of my bottom end, late tier kind of guys, so he wasn't on the list terribly long. Proximity to home is his deal breaker. We have a B+, so we could expect him to stick around. But unless they come back in and offer this week, we should have his signature in the bag. And with 25 hours left, if they only offer the 5 points, 25 might be enough to jump them. Probably not, but we're in early phase. I guess we're between the top 8, top 5 already, so I doubt that the 25 will be enough to catch them if they... the Wolfpack. It's Wolfpack, right? Whoever it is. So at this point, I'm feeling confident about 33. Not too confident about the other two. That was a very long list. We'll see if we got all of them, though. And there's the first one. We did lose out on Hawker. He did sign with Virginia Tech. I knew it was North Carolina, but it's NC State. NC State is where Pennell did sign. So we got 33 out of 35. I was not too surprised about either one of those losses, but we literally got the entire rest of the group. And even though this was not perfect by any stretch, and we had 3 4-stars a year ago and just two this year, this is a better class for one key fundamental reason. For one, we did get like 3-4 guys more than a year ago, but more importantly, this is the first year in this playthrough that every recruit was 3-star or better. Every single one. There was always a couple 2-stars, a handful of 2-stars, or in the first season or two, mostly 2-stars. And then, of course, when you couple what we just did, recruitment-wise, with the fact that we only had 11 transfers out and a fairly small senior class, this is a team that's getting bigger, better, stronger year by year. And I think should have no problems repeating the 9 wins from last season. I'm going to have 4 athletes to redistribute amongst positions. I'll take care of most of this, though, off camera. Stumpf, the quarterback signing, he's a 76 overall right now. Smalls is a 75 right now, so we'll see here pretty quickly who emerges as the starter for next season. But we'll have 2 senior halfbacks at an 80 for the next year to come. And then Greg, freshman, 4-star, a 76 already. I'll probably redshirt him and let VZ play. I think I forgot to redshirt guys. I did forget to redshirt guys last season. My bad on that part. Just 3 wide receivers, though, 75 plus, before we get into the development phase. I knew that Haslam's versatility would pay off and that we'd have different options. He could be an edge, he could be a linebacker, he could be a halfback, and so we're going to put him at our thinnest position, which is strong side linebacker. Scratch that. We're going to put him weak side. He'll come in as number 1 or possibly number 2 kind of guy. Move on to our training results from the off season. And we've got a tight end, a 91 overall. Love it. Puncher at an 86. Another tight end at an 85. We've got some edge rushers in the mid-80s, wide receivers, halfbacks, low 80s, defensive tackles, left guard, right guard. So we've got some guards at an 80. Kicker, we've got 2 freshmen. True and a red shirt for our kicking crew, so a 79 overall is pretty decent there. And both of our quarterbacks, Smalls and Stumpf, have reached a 79 overall, so we'll definitely be stronger at the position, but I'll have to look to see who actually gets the starting job. Free safety at a 78. We've got lots of guys in the mid 70s. and Awe, the very bottom of the roster, is going to get cut. And then a tight end at a 63 who didn't improve, a right tackle at a 66 who didn't really improve either. And that's about it. I mean, you're very quickly into your lowest guys being a 70. What a difference a few years can make. That is going to do it for this episode, though. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.